Alright, good evening, YouTubes. Just going to take a nice little walk up the street. Getting stir crazy for sitting in the house for all this time. But I'm sure we all are in the same predicament. There's the front of my house. A little bit of activity up there up the street. There's Mr. Squirrel. It's so quiet. It's like a Well, tomorrow's the big day. I get checked out. Well, I mean, they'll tell me if I'm going back to work tomorrow or not with my arm injury. So, my arm's still hurting. Numbness in the fingers and all, so I don't know what's going to go on. Somebody lost the baseball. That's a pretty cool tree. It's been raining overcast pretty much most of the day. Now the sun's starting to peek out and hopefully dry things stuff off. That's pretty cool. Somebody set up a tire swing over there. Oh, there's a car. Well, I hear sirens. Hey, it's unmarked sheriff's car. Look at that big old tree. I'm sure that has some stories to tell. It's about as big as the one in my front yard. This used to be an old school right here. This is the parking lot. Years ago, they tore it down. Now it belongs to the county or township. So who knows what they're going to put in here. There was talk about putting a treatment center here, drug treatment center, halfway houses. But people in the neighborhood were complaining about it, so it never came to fruition. I kind of like having the open field, but not all built up. Oh, look at that. Go for a walk and you find some treasure. Oh, I wonder if that's broke. Yeah, it's all broke up. Take that, throw that away, or hang it in the basement or something. Pretty soon we'll be cutting grass. Believe it or not. Look at that. A lighter. Pyromaniacs. Oh, the birds. I forgot how to zoom on this thing. Without getting my darn finger in the way. There we go. See all the birds? This right here is Route 611. 2 miles from here, it takes you right to the Pennsylvania Turnpike. And up there, to the left of the building, that's the runway for Willow Grove Naval Air Station, which is now shut down. I guess I could lower the screen down a little bit. There we go. So, pretty cool, eh? Eh? Oh, boy. Oh, there's my shadow. 6 more weeks. I guess there's a dog over there getting ready to do his business, I guess. I hope he doesn't come up to me. That'd be awkward in this time of age. Normally it wouldn't bother me, but now it'll freak me out if he comes up and jumps all over me. Here's some more treasure. Some circuit board. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's good the dog is practicing social distance for now. Darn, I should have brought a bag. All this trash laying around here. Oh, there's another baseball over there. Look at that. Yep. Oops, I didn't want to go in there. Whew. That was only a little walk. 2 years ago, that would have been, I wouldn't have been able to make it. It's back when I was smoking. There we go. Keep them safe there for whoever they belong to. Swish. They got the playground all roped off here. You can come here and hang out, but you just can't Privacy Technologies. I wonder if it still works. Ah, just kidding. I'm gonna go walk this way. This guy used to live here, Mr. Berger. He's done passed on, but he had the nicest lawn in the whole neighborhood. It was like a golf course. I think he's been gone about 2 years now, but the lawn is still looking good. Not as good as it was when he's around, but still one of the better looking lawns. That's why I need a little trailer like that. I'm saving up. Eventually I'll get one. Yeah, the rain has stopped and people are starting to venture out, walk the neighborhoods. I imagine they're all going stir crazy. Wondering when this madness will end. Yep. Wow, look at El Terreno. It's been sitting there since we moved in the neighborhood. Anybody need a cooler? Or a camper? Hey, okay. Coming right back up on my house. This is my neighbor's Bob's house. And there's Bob's squirrel. There's my house again. My pretty little house. We've been here for about 20 years, 21 years. We had a friend of ours back when we first moved in. The first Christmas, my wife had this lady paint my mailbox, and I was a big Jeff Gordon fan, and that was his colors. And since our address is 224, they incorporated that into the mailbox. But we lost track of the lady who did that mailbox, so we're trying to find somebody who is artsy and could do that sort of work, so I can replace it. I like the milk can base. Had a couple cars run into it. Never took it down. Still standing. It's my yard. My driveway. Got a lot of the scrap that's sitting here. I took it to the scrap yard just last week. So this stuff's probably going this week if I don't go back to work. Probably wind up taking this back, getting rid of this. I got 2 lawnmowers that won't start. I'm not sure if they're worth putting any effort into. I might just scrap those. Got a bike going to the scrap yard. That one's in pretty good shape. I might just keep that one and sell it. It's got a little wobble in the crank bearings. The other one, the silver one, is just like it. Exactly the same bike, just different color. But the crank was really hard to pull apart. I wound up damaging it trying to get it apart, so I just nixed that idea of fixing it. They used to usually come apart real easy, but that thing, yeah, it was hard as heck. Hey, there's my squirrel. What are you doing, squirrel? Hey, buddy. Where's some peanuts? Let me zoom in on you. There we go. Say hi to YouTubes. Where you going? Don't run. Want a peanut? Oh, where you going? No peanuts for you. Don't go over there. The dog will get you. Yeah, I haven't done anything with this trailer. No hurry. I want to clean that up and get that ready for fishing this spring. Hopefully I can still go. Yeah, we got a lot of mess clean up. If you know anybody needs a pool pump, got one for sale. All right, and I got a little snow blower, little sidewalk cleaner. That was somebody threw that in the trash. I picked that out. Works and everything. So I don't know if we haven't had any snow this year enough to even shovel. All right. I will chat with you guys later. Enjoy.